Good morning. Welcome to the City of Healing, where the city resides within. Dandelion tea, which is good for promoting liver and kidney function. Our body naturally detoxes, but sometimes naturally you can use an extra booster, and dandelion tea is one of those. I like to drink my teas, even though I like coffee. I actually love coffee more. I don't do caffeine very well, so when I drink it, it's more like a dessert and it's decaffeinated. But coffee, I don't like any sugar in it. I don't like any cream in it. I just like it to be natural and feel the natural healing effects of it. And make sure that your teas are organic also, because you don't want to be drinking in toxins with your healthy teas. Anyway, enough of that. I'm not gonna go on and on and on about health, even though this is was the basis of this channel. But healing comes in many forms besides in what you eat and what you drink. Is what you do, is what you focus on. And even though clothes is some of the outer insignificant stuff, it's still fun to play dress up and want to smell good and feel good too. I find that very healing and fun. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about what I'm wearing, just in case you come this way and wonder, what does she got on today? I'll start with that. I have some knee-high boots on. They're kind of like a beige suede color. I got these off of Amazon. And the only thing I don't like about these, my legs aren't very small, but my ankles are. And these boots don't tend to stay up. I probably could use some tape and all of that, but I'm not gonna go into that. These were some very relatively inexpensive boots. I think I got them on the New Year sale or something like that. I think they were like $25, $30 or something like that. So I shouldn't expect too much from them. This dress I got from Evereve. The original, of course, I got it on sale. The original price of this was like, I think $200, almost $300. I think I paid $118, $120 for the dress. And I love denim. Funny story. I was looking at these on the sale rack, and I saw mostly extra small and small, and some jean material don't have any stretch, even though Evereve tend to sell good quality jean material. This is some name brand. It has a white label on it. I don't remember the name on it. Sometimes I don't pay attention to name brands and labels and things, but it's very high quality, good quality denim, but it does not have much stretch at all. So I know, even though some clothes I can fit in extra small, mostly I'm like medium, rarely large. And I kept looking at this, and I said it has no stretch to it. I am not gonna get in that. So, and I saw this large, I was like, I wonder if I'm gonna be. And some of us, at least myself, when I go shopping, I don't like to look at large, extra large, or things like that. When I go shopping, I can just basically tell if I could fit into something relatively, except for some material, which is this denim, this quality piece material. And so I was like, well, maybe I can get in a large because it doesn't have any stretch. So I go and try it on, put it over my head, and it won't go down. I was like, oh no. I was like, I'm just gaining too much weight. And I don't know, because I don't weigh myself. But, it depends on how I fit in my clothes. But all my clothes were fitting well, including my uniforms, fitting about the same. I was like, I must be gaining weight. This is just terrible. So I'm struggling to put it on. And then after a while, I see this button and I see this zipper. So I unbutton and button and zip it down. It went right over. And when I put it on now, I just step into it and it comes on perfectly. But the top fits big, which is how I like my tops to fit. And of course, it more fitted around the buttocks area because I have so much of a bum. So clothes aren't gonna fit too loose around that area. And sometimes, one-piece clothing can be kind of tricky, especially how you proportion. And I tend to look well and do well in jumpers and things like that. But with this piece, I wasn't sure. But luckily, it fits fine. It's not tight at all. You can wear a belt with it, which I did. My belt, this silver belt, you know, with this snake head on it, I've had probably about 20 years. I've had this belt for a very, very long time. Decided to pair it with a little bit of silver jewelry. Most of the jewelry I have on is from Brighton. And that store has this watch I've been thinking about getting, but I was like, Angela, you don't wear watches. So I leaned back from that. That helps to not overspend, especially for myself. If I have something like it, when I go shopping, I was like, I can't have anything like this, or it have to be a very, very, very unique piece. This shawl or scarf I got from Amazon as well. It's two-sided. You can wear with the gray and the blue or the beige and blue. And I decided to go with the beige and blue since I have probably the exact color boots. And that's it. Clothes-wise, what I have on, usual for the makeup, no foundation, no concealers or anything like that. Focus in on good quality skincare, just mostly natural ingredients and serums and oils and things of that nature. I do have on some lashes and eyeliner and one of my natural lipsticks called Queen by Bare Minerals. Yes. And that's basically it. Now let's talk about the perfume of the day. And, you know, no coincidence, but I decided to wear this perfume. It's from Filthy Rich Queen. And this is my second purchase of this. The first purchase I got a couple of years ago. And I broke it. I was like halfway through and it fell and broke. And funny thing is, it's such a dense glass. I don't even know how that happened, but it chipped really bad and it started to leak. So my children gave me some money for Christmas, and this is one of the things that I got. And this at one point was a relatively expensive perfume. Now, it depends on where you go. A lot of places don't sell it. Perfume World, I think I got this for like $170. It's still pretty expensive, but not as expensive. But I love this perfume. It will remind you of Baccarat Rouge 540, but it's a little creamier, a little bit more fruitier. It doesn't have as many fur resin in it, not as much, but it's definitely in the class of Baccarat Rouge 540, and I tend to like this better than 540. 540 is more airy. You can't tell it's there, but other people can, and this does the same thing, except it's more on the fruitier fruit cream Baccarat Rouge brand. But I love this fragrance. Let's share some of the notes that's in here. If you didn't know, I don't think a lot of people, haven't seen a lot about this online as well, but it's a gorgeous fragrance, long lasting on me. Let's talk about just a couple of the notes, which is definitely not everything that's in here, but it's raspberry, cherry, strawberry. I get most of a creamy raspberry. It's violet, very soft florals in here, violet and jasmine. And the base notes are some woods, musk, and amber. Very gorgeous fragrance. And that's it for what I'm wearing today and the perfume of the day. Oh, this purse, denim purse. It's PY or Pee-wee or however. But I got this on sale at Nordstrom's one day. This purse is usually about Pee-wee or PY is usually like $120, $130, depends on what you get. But I paid like $50 for this purse. Very cute, I think. Anyway, that's it for what I'm wearing. Thanks for visiting the city. Until next time, take good care of yourself.